Hi, Gillionaires. Happy Wednesday. Hi, Ben.
Yes. Hi, Gillionaires. Hi, Mela.
It's so weird. It feels like a Monday, Ben.
On a Wednesday, yes.
Oh,
Did you know, Mela, I did get some messages from Gillionaires asking me, why are you not doing a live? We are missing you. That was so nice, Monday. Thank you, all those kind, lovely people sending me those messages. That's really appreciated.
super sweet. I'm so sorry that I screwed up your schedule, sweet Gillionaires. It was completely my fault. I just spent 2.5 days with my head in my books in school. So thank you for being flexible and helping me out with that. Welcome to our very special Wednesday live. So today we are doing 3 things. As promised, we have a Q&A session first. So we're going to answer all of your questions that you may have about Gillio, the company, about production, about whatever questions that you may have. We have already received lots of questions in our Facebook group, the Gillio Forense fan group, and we will also be answering some questions in the comments. But we also have a restock and a release, a surprise. We didn't tease about it, so it's a big surprise. We also have a release restock for you. And as you did see on Ben's teaser, we have the Wheel of Fortune at the end. Very important. If you're not watching live, the Wheel of Fortune is not valid for you. So I hope, Chillionaires, that you are all watching live so you can have this special promotion that Ben is offering you at the end of this live.
Did you see, Mela, in the Facebook Gillio Forense fan group, all those comments? I think there were 88 comments of
Yes,
questions.
lots of people that had questions. I'm already going to apologize that we won't be able to answer everything today because we would be here until 8 p.m. or something, and not that I don't want to spend that much time with all of you. We have to keep it a little bit condensed. So we're going to try, Ben, I think 45 minutes of questions. That's what we're going to aim for. If your question is not answered, we will try, I think, Ben, in the next couple of days to also look in the Facebook group and see if we can help some people with questions. Very important, all the questions that you guys asked about, are you ever going to make a pink this or a brown that or a beige this or this in that size? Those questions we are not going to answer. We did make a very long list of all the product suggestions that you made. And Ben and I have a production meeting for 2021-2022. Ben, I can't believe we're going that far in the future. So all of your suggestions are going with us to that production meeting and to our planning for the next 2 years. So rest assured, we are listening to those questions and we are.
Hi, Bettina. Hi, Ludovica. Missed you on Monday, yes.
I'm so sorry to mess up your schedule.
We missed you too on Monday.
Thank you all for making time in the middle of the week to spend with us. Ben, we have had our fair share of interesting things over the last couple of days. It's kind of good that we didn't have a live on Monday because I saw everything that I missed. You guys had a very interesting weekend, right?
Exactly.
Chillionaires.
We even worked Friday evening.
Weekend we saw, yeah.
Yeah, you remember, Mela, that I called you Friday evening?
Apparently, somehow, we have had a couple of customers. Most of the orders of ostriches always go through perfectly, but we have had a few customers who I deeply feel sorry for, who have had a horrible ordeal dealing with DHL and paperwork and everything. It's all of Ben, I think like 95% of all orders go through perfectly, but these 2 customers or 3 customers in a row have had such issues. It's horrible, and I really feel for them. We have planned, Ben and I are having a virtual sit down with our B-Post liaison later this week to see how we can make sure that customs issues are like this are avoided in the future, because every country has different specifics. Ben, that one country asked for completely different paperwork than the US did, and it was so confusing. I'm not going to spend all of the Q&A time talking about that, but I just wanted to say, don't worry, your parcel is insured and we take full responsibility, but it is horrible if customers have to do the work of a customs hassle. It's horrible.
So we really feel sorry for those
we are going
clients, I think, but
yeah,
I'm happy that most of them, all those orders of those ostriches, they went through without any issue. But some
really twisted the arm of our BPOS liaison to have a sit down with us later this week to figure out. And I don't want to say swear words, but what the fluff is going on there. Okay, Ben, can we quickly go through a few comments? And otherwise, I'm going to start asking answering questions that we have from the Facebook group. Diana, I'm going to take my Apunto. I will write this and add it to our list of things that we have to put in our production meeting. But those things, yes or no's, we can only answer that at the point of trying it out with our leather supplier. So thank you for that question, and I'm going to write it down on my list in my Apunto, so we don't forget it. Thank you for that question.
Good morning, Regan.
Good morning. Hi, everybody. Thank you, Kelsey. You're sweet. I'm trying to get this is an excuse to wear makeup. I don't have anywhere to go, so this is nice to have an excuse. Hello, Anne in the UK. Yes, as Susan is reminding us, so I am writing them down, and we are taking them into a production meeting. Hello, Claudia in the Netherlands, and Carrie, good morning. Carmen, we do have a restock as well and a promotion. We have everything today. So grab a cup of coffee. This might be a long live. Ben and I have already prepared ourselves to go over the regular times. Yes.
Thank you, Susan.
I am, Ben, while you go.
Barry.
Hello, Barry. Miss Ileana. Nice to see her. What the fluff? Yes. I have to swear in front of my kids. It has to be polite, so I just say what the fluff. The deluxe version of the Giramondo, any chance of deluxe in the extra large size? I have put deluxe in more sizes on my list, Reagan, so thank you for that. I will add it so I don't forget it, but I think it's on the list already. Thank you. Thank God for reminders. Then maybe I will go on the first question. Maybe I can...
I have something about the dot.
About the dot. Could something be done, maybe more leather? Witty, that's a great question. I think if you would search the Facebook group, at some point we had prototypes of clasps in which we had put a special kind of stiffener to prevent dot from happening. I know we have team dot and team no dot in the Facebook group, so we have people who love it and people who don't. But at that point, the consensus, the majority of the Facebook group at that point decided that they didn't want that because they were ugly. Do you remember that, Ben? We had some prototypes. So I am
surprised about that outcome, but okay, we follow
where the majority wants us to go, but I will again write it on the list because maybe, Ben, it's time to revisit it with the artisans. Maybe they have new ideas on how to prevent the dot from happening. For those of you who do not know what a dot is, it is this phenomenon here, the dark on tab, the dot that is here where the popper is underneath. It gets a little bit darker because it's used a lot.
It's a kind of patina,
very localized patina.
But the thing is, it's very nice. The other solution when there is something that we, a stiffener, then it looks really, completely different. It's a huge difference.
Yeah, I know it's less visible when you use like black or cocoa leathers, then the dot is less visible, but it does still happen. So, but thank you. I have written it down and I will take it into the next. If we get to go to Italy, Ben, and have a sit down with the artisans, I know so much. Okay, I will take a question from the Facebook group. Up. Wait, that's production ideas.
You see, Barb, she loves the dot. Yeah, thank you.
Dot as well, but okay. Jennifer Juniper in the Facebook group had a very good question saying, I would like to know why some Gilio staples, which appear in some models, don't appear in other models, particularly of the red and the black. Why isn't it in A5 Apunto or personal white? Jennifer, thank you for that question, and I would love to explain that. I have not counted them, how many different kinds of leather we have and how many different possible combinations we have. So I think if we would to make an Excel sheet with, on the one hand, all of the models that we have, and on the other hand, all of different colors that we have and different color combinations. It's not that we're not making something in a particular model. It just has not happened yet, because what Ben does is we look at the leather availability at the artisans, and then at the products that are not in stock or low on stock, and we look at how many people registered for a certain model, and then we place our orders. That's why you see during releases suddenly there is during restocks there is suddenly also a release. Then suddenly we have a new color there. That just means that that color was available at the time of ordering. So usually it means patience, and I'm afraid that that is going to be a word that I'm going to use a lot during this live.
But the thing is, Mela, about this, Steve also asked me about that.
Okay.
To make some modification in the website that you are able to select that you are interested in a color combination of a model that doesn't exist yet.
That would be a fantastic.
I have already took note from Steve, because Steve told me about that, and I have written it down so I can take it into account for the next weeks when I have an appointment with our IT people.
Super. That would make it easier if you could register on the website on a color combination with a certain model that has not yet been produced, but that we know that everybody's waiting for it, and that is of course the first one that we will order. So thank you for that question, Jennifer, and I hope that explains a little bit. It's not from not wanting, it's just it hasn't happened yet, and it will at some point. I'm going to go a little bit. I'm going to take another one. Brittany Beckett fans asked, I know this is probably impossible, but I wish there was a way to add a gold or silver popper at checkout. That would make shipping and everything longer, but maybe in the far, far future.
Yeah.
For us, the things that we ourselves, we are not artisans, of course. We have artisans working for us. Everything that we can do ourselves, we do ourselves. So that is adding a pen or adding a certain color of rings. But indeed, we are not skilled artisans that can put in a popper at the very last moment. And that is because the popper is installed before the edges of the clasp are sewn in. So that's not something that we can aftermarket change. So I'm sorry that at this moment that's not yet an option, but it would be nice. Dana, when you do go to Italy, you must film it for us. I've watched how the ostrich planners are produced a few times and love seeing how it's done. I love when they iron the quills more. I love that. And do you remember that moment where
I was really surprised. I didn't know about that.
Warming up his iron, and we were standing there. What's he gonna do? What's he gonna do? And he started ironing the leather. Dana, I would love to make your request happen tomorrow and take Ben on a plane to Italy and go visit everybody, because I miss seeing them and talking to them, even though I don't speak any Italian whatsoever. Love to make like how it's made National Geographic documentary about Chilios. That would be wonderful. So yes, we will certainly oblige.
Yeah, I took note.
Jessica, you are free in the Facebook group. There have been a lot of people putting color requests in the comments of the Q&A post. Please post them there so we can take them into our design meeting. We certainly will look into that. Everybody's happy. Yeah, if you can register for the color that you want, that would be great. Pocket rings. Triple XL, yes, we have talked to Krause about that, so that is going into our design meeting to see what we can do for bigger rings for different models. So
yeah, exactly.
We have definitely put that on the infamous list. Thank you, Jamie, for your question. I know Jamie is one of the, I think it's Jamie, right, Ben, who has had an issue with the ostrich planner.
Yeah.
Jamie,
there are two Gillionaires currently.
Yes. Jamie, I said it at the beginning. I'm so sorry that this is happening to you. The strange thing is, what we have now learned, but we need confirmation for bpost, is that it depends on both the shipper and the country. So the US asks for completely different paperwork than planners that we ship to Asia, for example. They have completely different requirements, and we get certain requirements that we have to fill out from bpost, who is our shipper, and we always provide that information. And then it ends up in customs, where then suddenly they are asking for new things that we have to provide. So that's why we have planned this meeting with bpost to once and for all see how we can make this go away, because the last thing that we want is everybody sitting at their window waiting for their parcel arriving and it not happening. So thank you for your question. We have planned an emergency meeting with bpost to see what we can do here. Ben, can I take another one maybe from the Facebook group?
Yes. Okay, go.
Nakua, if I pronounce that properly, Gerber asks, this is not planner related, but can you make leather accessories? For example, phone cases and more wallet styles for women. A long time ago, we used to have iPhone covers. The problem is that by the time those new iPhones come out, and we get the prototypes to send to the artisans and they design something and then we approve it and then they produce it and etc. By that time, we're almost already at the new iPhone model. So at some point we stopped doing that. But having more leather accessories is something that I can't speak for Ben, but that I personally would love to have in our collection. The only problem is every decision that we make doing something else than planners means less planners. So for us, it's always having a look at what leather is available and then making a decision. And the decision is mostly when we look at how many people register to get a certain planner, is usually planners before everything. But thank you for that question. I would love to, at some point in the future, Ben, have the option to create more accessories.
Yeah.
Maybe another one from the comments. You have to organize a convention here in Italy. Oh my God, Ludovica, I would love that. And then you can teach me some Italian.
Yes, Jamie.
Never had an issue before this. The weird thing is, if we send out 100 ostrich planners, 98 of them arrive without any issue. And suddenly there is like one frustrated DHL employee that says, let's mess with this guy. And then, and then it seems like they want to know what the name of the mother of the ostrich was and how many eggs she laid in a day. That's the kind of information that they're asking for us sometimes. It's horrible. And I really feel for you that you have, please know that this is, we're going to try to solve this. I know we can't make right what already happened, but we are going to try to solve this in the future. About your question about bracelets, can we make more? I'll look at Ben and we'll write it down on the list. More bracelets.
There are coming more bracelets.
Oh, that's good.
That's a good one, Dana. Yeah, because that was also something that we discussed with Steve. There is apparently some changements in the bpost tracking system. Since some days, they changed the way you have to, because you have a barcode, you have the GE reference, which we had before, but that one cannot be used now anymore to do the tracking. They decided to do that without preventing us. It was there, and we, it was in the Gilio fan group that we, thanks to you, Gillionaires, you brought it to our attention. So we called immediately, and they are now doing some modifications in our IT systems that the white code can be used in the future to do the tracking number. If you should have currently tracking issues, you can contact our help desk @gilio.eu, and they will give you the right number to do the tracking.
IT is working on it. That's what I'm hearing from you.
IT is working on it. They know about it. In the next days, that would be solved.
Okay, that's good to hear. I would love Gilio to create more wallets for women. Yeah. Oh, that Zoe wallet. I have to look in. That's an excuse for me to. Ben, can I go to Vuitton and do some shopping and college research and send you the bill? Yeah.
You need a budget for that, Mela?
Yes. Christmas bonus at Louis Vuitton. I would love that. Thank you for that question, Olga. I'm going to write down Zoe wallets and check out what that is. Thank you. Cosmetic bag, Barb, everything that has to do with accessories, I would love to have.
Yes. Exactly, Sherry. We know about that, so we are working on it. Give it some days. In the meantime, if you should have issues, please contact Helpdesk, and they will give you the correct tracking number. Hi, Marlene.
Marlene, hello. Yeah, sorry, I don't want to, Gary. I'm joking, of course, and I don't want to laugh with the issues that our Gillionaires have had, because it's been horrible for some people. But really, sometimes, like especially the Asian countries, have extremely weird things that they ask on tracking. So this could totally be happening there. Then I'm going to take another question from the group.
Yes.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Tracy Olson would like to know if we are going to add gift cards to the website and the option to have them delivered by email. Is that already an option, Ben? And how should Gillionaires do that?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear it.
Gift cards, if they want to send
gift cards. Yeah, that's something that come back regularly too.
Then I think we should put on the list next.
Yeah, we will bring it next year. I promise. Okay. Together with the models and the color combinations that you can select of models that are not yet available in certain colors, that you can do a mail subscription for those. Black undyed Epoca combo.
Ooh. Wow.
And wet undyed.
That's, yeah, then this is something that people should be able to sign up for on the website, and then we know. I got one bad DHL agent in Canada that caused me so many problems, charged me double the duty.
Wow.
See, but that's what we mean. Like, the weird thing is we only have this with DHL.
Yeah.
Only with DHL, never with bpost. So it's very weird. So thank you for those feedbacks, because we can take that into our meeting with bpost and show them, like, hello, our people are getting screwed over. Wait, I had another question from the group that I thought was interesting.
I love my slim ostrich chestnut.
Oh. Then we have a reply in the Facebook group from Tamika Howard, who says, I was just wondering how everyone at Gillio behind the scenes also are doing. These are trying times, and I hope you are all well, and please send our gratitude to everybody and best wishes. I thought that was so heartwarming, Tamika. Thank you for that comment.
Thank you so much.
I can only speak for myself and from what I see from the 5 minutes before the live when I get to see my colleagues, but I think everybody's still healthy and doing fine. Just ready to go back to normal, right?
Absolutely.
We were thinking about having a Christmas drink, but then again, it might not be happening, and we're still trying to be as rigid as we can with adhering to the regulations. So I hope we can do that in the future.
Yeah.
So thank you, Tamika, for asking how we are doing. We really appreciate that.
Christine, wow, yes. We saw it also with Becky. I saw it in the Facebook group.
Horrible. The thing is, what we have heard, we talked to bpost a couple of weeks ago about this issue, and they said, yeah, now with Corona restrictions, they're not supposed to ask for a signature anymore. And we were looking at them like, why do we pay warranty? Why do we pay for an extended warranty on our parcels if you're not going to take care of them? Because what happens is, if at some point you don't receive your parcel and it does say delivered. So say, for example, with Christine, her parcel was lying in the rain in front of her house. What if her neighbor picked it up and took it inside and thought, "Ooh, present for me"?
Yeah.
And their tracking would have said delivered, and we would not have anything, because we would ask, show us the signature, and they would say, oh no, but we don't require a signature anymore. I really think that's horrible. Please know your parcel is insured. If something happens, contact help desk and we will make it right. This is not your fault. This is the weird world's fault.
Thank you, Jessica. That's a good one. Yeah. Only see the
stock.
Yeah.
That would be a good button. Only show available stock. Writing that down.
But the thing is, then maybe some people won't subscribe or leave their mail address for colors that are not available. So that's the opposite side.
You can switch on and off.
Yeah, and maybe by default it should be off.
And then if you only want to see available stock, you put it.
That's something that we can do. Yeah.
I have another one from the Facebook group, Ben, if that's okay. From Daniels, who says there are frequent requests in the group about pen refills. So it would be helpful if international refill information would be listed with the pens. I think that is a very good one that I'm going to write down, that we make a page on the website with these refills are compatible with these pens. Of course, Jillionaires, I am not an encyclopedia, so I don't really know all the brands and what is compatible, but the ones that we know we can put online, and then if you have something, you can always let us know and we can add it to that list. But thank you, Susan, for that remark. More change purses, yes. No, they're unisex, but I understand, yeah, they are mostly bought by men. Pet collars. Ben, I see that Tammy Nemeth is asking for Gilio pet collars. I'm gonna write that down in the product list. I would love to have that. I would love for my cat to have Gilio leather collars. I would totally do. By the way, I hope you're not hearing the meows in the back, but my cat is angry that I'm not letting him in during the call. He's messing with my construction here. I'm going to take another one from the Facebook group. Kristen Turner says, before I ask, I'd like to say thank you, Gilio family, for always trying your best and for taking the opportunity to get our feedback. Thank you, Kristen. My question is, would you ever consider using FedEx as a shipping method? Additionally, would you consider using a more protective method on the planners and products? I know you prefer not to use plastic, so I'm not sure what could be used. I'm hoping there is a solution due to previous incidents where products got wet and ruined. Thank you so much. Kristen, using FedEx, everything is always an option for us. The only problem is we have certain contracts and we need to adhere to those contracts. So every time we near the end of a contract, we can reconsider, and we usually take, we ask for offers from different shippers, Ben, and over the years, bpost has always been the best one. So we are kind of forced to use bpost and their partners, because we have a long-standing contract with them, and because we sign a contract with them for several years, we get a lower price. Thus, you get a lower price.
Yeah, I think last year we decreased our shipping prices.
Yeah, because we now have more customers, we can buy more parcels for a year and then give you lower prices. So we would consider using FedEx if they are a bpost partner in the future. We can have a look at that, or if their prices are better than bpost, which at this point they are not. But we will definitely look into that. And about the more protective method, Ben, I know that on request you can get plastic in your box, but only if you request it explicitly, right?
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, because before we did that always, but then we got complaints. Yeah, you're not eco-friendly, and that's not good for the environment. So we have to make choices. Sometimes it's difficult to do really the good thing, because of course
that has a different approach.
Yeah, of course, plastic would help to avoid that planners get wet. But on the other hand, it's not eco-friendly. So we have to make choices. But if you put it in the comments, please use plastic. Then we will do it.
Specifically if you ask for it, but only if you ask for it, because as a rule, we try to stay. We also always recycle our packaging material that we get when the artisan sends us something. It's full of package material, and we repurpose that material in our boxes as well. So
yeah, but again, please be assured that you have an insurance.
Sure.
All parcels are completely covered by the insurance.
Okay. Are we hiring new staff? We are, Diana. I think Ben is very. Ben, sorry to speak in your place. We're very happy that our staff is all still here, and we didn't have to cut back on staff or anything this year. I think,
yeah.
I'm glad.
We are already very happy that we could keep all our people. So
yeah,
that's already a good thing in this strange year.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Jamie. By the way, you with every order there is still a free mask for the moment.
You want a side for me? Did you, Ben? I want a face mask. I want to.
I have some for you too, Mela. And by the way, also about the orders, there is no longer a backlog in orders. So that means new orders, they can be treated very quickly. That's a good thing before holiday. If you need some things now, we don't know. I don't think it will be delivered before Christmas, but you still can try and still can order. We will ship it out as quickly as possible.
Ben, I have another good one from the Facebook group. Amanda Kalfas says, before Mela started sharing Gilio planners on social media, what was Gilio's best-selling prototype? Best-selling product type, sorry, product type. That's a question for you.
Yeah, that was back in before 2013.
13.
Yeah, 2013.
13, yeah.
Yeah, then we had our shop in Brussels, and also we were delivering the Gilio items to other shops. Now we are mainly delivering directly to the end customer. But at that time, it was mainly wallets and bags. Wallets. What else? Yeah, some small leather items. Credit cards, pouches, all those kind of things.
There's a part 2 to her question. Ben, were you surprised when there was such a market internationally for leather planners?
Absolutely, yes. Suddenly there was Mela coming in the shop, and yeah, all those planners that we thought that's something of the past, because who is now using planners in a digital world where everything is on phones, and but
I remember that you were like, what, people love this? What?
Yeah,
Who are these people?
When I started working at Gilio, it was in 1998. It was all about planners at that time.
Yeah.
So, but then, it changes, and it was mainly wallets and bags.
We can take maybe some questions from the comments, Ben, because I think I went through all the non-product related questions in the group at this time. Yes, take a new team picture. Long hair.
That's an old one that we are using now.
Good question. More smiling faces. Oh, your planner is fine, Christine. I'm happy to hear that. Phew. If it's in the rain, it's always scary.
The only dependable delivery.
See, Bridget, I hear from other people that FedEx is horrible. So
because we got some with DHL. We have so many happy customers that they got their goods sometimes in 2 or 3 days, working days after it gets shipped. So but of course,
I have been home when my Gilios have been delivered to my home, but the delivery man never asked for a signature, just takes a photo. Oh, that's interesting. Then at least they have some proof. That's at least something. Yes. Next one.
See all this.
Okay. I think it depends on the delivery person as well. So some people drop it off without a signature, and other people knock and then take 3 steps back and wait until you open on it. Otherwise, you take it back. But I feel for them and how many packages the delivery people have to deliver in these times where everything is now going online because we can't go to shops anymore. So I'm a lot of respect for them. You could add details in the listing search JetPen's website. Thank you. Thank you. See, I knew some people would have thought about that already. JetPens. Thank you, Susan.
Any tricks on how to prevent the dot?
So we already talked about that one. More product ideas. A black briefcase. Yes.
B6 Apunto. Is that not available in black or orange yet? No. Yeah, you see, FedEx changes the town.
There's issues with FedEx. I really think it depends from town to town and from state to state in the US. So there's unfortunately not one good solution. The good solution, Ben, would be that you and I jump on a plane with big bags and planners, and we just go to everybody's house and have a cup of tea and then go to the next.
Last Friday, that we can take the plane, go directly to customs, take that parcel, and bring that immediately to our customs.
Faster than dealing with customs in the US sometimes, but okay.
I really want to do that, but
yeah, that's more product ideas. Thank you, Marcella, but we're not going to talk about. See, Stephanie, I think at some point we would love to add options, and then you can just pick whatever works at your point. But for us, it depends on contracts as well.
Yeah, we know many people, many gillionaires, they really they really like the DHL because it really gets delivered so fast. It's incredible.
Christina, that is also a good idea to see if we can have more water-resistant boxes that are not single-use plastic. Thank you. I'm writing it down.
Yeah, but I think the boxes are already double layered, so
there's already
maybe
not plastic yet. So
yeah, maybe we can consider triple layered, but I think the ones that we have are already the most thick boxes that are available, at least at our supply now. Maybe we can look to other solutions in the future.
Ben, I'm going to be the timekeeper here. We're going to do about 10 more minutes, and then the next. Otherwise, we're going to be here all day. Thank you, and it's also good to hear some good stories, because sometimes the things that end up at customer service are, of course, always the things that go bad. So it's good to hear some good stories as well. Any of the leather suppliers, as I have a number of videos. No, and we have just it's always different cows. There's no other way to explain that. Skin is something very unique, and we have, of course, the same suppliers of leather. We still do. But sometimes we get batches where we feel the leather, and everybody at the office goes like, wow, these are some fat cows. So no, we haven't. Sherry, how I would love to fly to the US and make a shop there. But I think, Ben, we talked about this a few years back in the Q&A. The problem is if we would have to import our goods in big supplies into the US, the customs would be so crazy that you guys would pay almost double the price for items. And they're already not cheap. So at this point, it's not something that is in our near future.
Oh, that's sweet. It's always nice to read some nice comments too, because after those experiences, Mela, the last days.
Ben, I can only know how we are feeling. Imagine how our customers are feeling when they spend thousands of dollars with us and then have such a sucky experience.
Exactly.
Yeah. FedEx is horrible in Canada. See, it really depends on the country. I know Amazon Japan uses FedEx, and that always arrives at my door in 4 days, whereas bpost can't even bring something to my door in 4 days. So it really depends on the region where you are. Yeah, restocks, Reagan, we are not going to discuss right now. Yeah, leave packages outside. Yeah. UPS, yeah, see, there's UPS. We have DPD here as well. We have different,
Yeah.
Merry Christmas. Thank you, Julia.
Thank you, Sarah.
Thank you, Sarah. We're human. We make mistakes, but we try to keep the general consensus of positivity here.
Yeah, we try to explain where we can.
But then, if you see the things that we did a couple of years ago that we're now doing completely different, it's very interesting to see.
Yeah, thanks to you guys.
Because improve more over the next couple of years. That is true, Bridget. It's true. And when I bought when my parents, because it used to be theirs, bought this leather couch that I have, they got like a box of shoe shine, but especially for couches that you could use to touch up the leather if it had some wear and tear on it. That would be interesting to see if we could do that on planners, even though I would not dare to touch my Gilios with anything. But we can ask, next time we're in Italy, Bridget, we can definitely ask our leather craftsmen. Jet pens and Gilio collaboration, that would be great. Open a store in the US, I would love to, Tammy, but I'm afraid Campanias would cost $600, so maybe not. A couple of more questions, and then we're going to go into the restock and release. Dana has been in a week or less. Wow, that's strange. Because here bpost doesn't seem to get my parcels here within 4 days. So the fact that you're getting it within a week, I better move to the US to get my parcels quicker. Maybe a canvas drawstring bag would protect from water. That's also an idea.
We all gained some weight.
I think everybody came a thick cow since the.
That's a good one.
Yeah, sorry, I said fat cow. That's not a nice word. I'm sorry.
No.
Thick cow. One more thing about US. This is nuts, but once they opened the parcel, they had an issue with the ink. I heard that one time before. Yeah. And suddenly they think that we're all going to die from blue ink inside a ballpoint pen. These are things, for example, the pens, that's something that we here in Europe, nobody cares. Yeah. The pen is see, for some people the Excel is super, so it's very difficult to make a one-size-fits-all solution. So thank you all for sharing your different experiences. I think everybody would apply to work at Gilio USA. That would be
love the shipping speed. Yeah, they are so fast. It's incredible.
Thank you, Sarah. Happy holidays to you as well. Amy says, I'm so happy to have met this Gilio family this year. The Facebook group, the lives, and of course my planners have made 2020 a bit better. Oh, that's so good to hear. Thank you, Amy.
Yeah, it was so huge year. Okay, we have the Wheel of Fortune, and we have a restock, a surprise restock and release.
I know what's coming. Sorry. For once, I know what's coming. Okay, we're going to start with the restock and the release, Ben. I think. So last week, you guys got a restock from us for the B6 Punto. But what you didn't know is that there was more in that delivery, but we just hadn't had the time to quality check everything yet. So we still have some additional B6 Apunto colors for you this week, and they will be online tomorrow, Thursday at 2 p.m. CET. So instead of Tuesday, since the live's now on Wednesday, the release will be on Thursday. So tomorrow, 2 p.m. CET, you can still get.
That's the wrong ticker.
This
one.
Punto. Yeah, so Thursday, so tomorrow, 2 p.m. CET, same time that the live started today, is going to be a B6 Apunto restock and release, Ben, right? Weren't there new colors, or is it only a restock?
No, it's a restock and a release.
And a release. Okay, Ben, enlighten us with the colors, because you have them by your side. Very important, if you order now, I see Susan answering that in the comments, there is no more guarantee that you will get your item before Christmas. We would love to guarantee that, but now it's up to the shippers. So we hope that if you order on Thursday, you still get it in time. But we can't promise that. Please, if it is okay in your region, I now have to say everything with the words, use Buzz to be sure that your order leaves as fast as possible. So B6 Apunto. Ben, by the way, is there still anything left from last week's? Because my B6 planner is very lonely and I haven't been in the office.
There are some colors sold out. I don't remember which one, but I think there are some left, yeah.
I will have to do a little Skype with Steve later and ask him to go pick something out for me. Okay, tell us what you have for this week.
Okay, first color, we have the rust.
Oh, look at that.
Very popular color. You see that texture, Mela.
Oh, you're such a tease. You know I can't come to the office and get one right now. Beautiful rust.
That's the first one. Then we have the anthracite.
Also beautiful. That goes so well with pink, by the way.
Then we have that's a new one, the cream.
Cookie.
Dark brown, the cookie combination.
Oreos.
Oreos, yes.
Inverted Oreos, white on the outside and dark brown on the inside. Cream on the outside, not white. Cream.
And then we have the cocoa eye gray.
Gray, yes. Also very beautiful.
And that's a new one. This one, that's the cocoa eye blue.
Oh, beautiful. I really like it.
Last but not least, Mela, lots of people are waiting for this one.
What? Show it.
Cocoa black.
Wow. Good Lord. I just died a little bit and I can't come to the office to pick one out. I hate you, Ben. Oh, you were hiding that all week from us, evil.
Yeah.
Okay, so all of these will be available tomorrow.
Wait, there is one missing. Mela, I forgot one.
What's happening, Ben? What's happening?
Yeah, another very popular. It was still there. The lotus.
Wow.
Yeah. I don't
Oh,
know
I
why.
thought the croco was the best, but now this one.
Yeah.
So all of these will be available tomorrow at 2 p.m. CET.
I will show the picture. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Those colors. So from left to right, we have the Croco Matte Black, then the Croco Eye Blue, the Epoca Anthracite, the Croco Eye Gray, the Epoca Rust, the Epoca Lotus, and the Epoca Cream with dark brown. So tomorrow, Thursday, not Tuesday, Thursday, 2 p.m. CET. Yes, Tyler.
Yes, indeed. Wow, that's a good surprise, Ben. Well, Carmen, the croco eye is pretty stiff in the beginning, but it gets super supple the more that you use it. So it is a little bit of a learning curve, but it gets a lot nicer with use and with age.
Okay, and then Mela, the wheel.
The Wheel of Fortune! It's finally happening. I missed the Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah. Our stuff is the croco eye. Yeah.
Grab the wheel, Ben. Grab it. Let's have a
And we will do something really amazing today with the wheel, Mela.
You still haven't told me what you're doing. What are we doing with the Wheel of Fortune?
We will do a discount site-wide, so on everything, no minimum amount to be spent, I mean. And it goes from 10% to the bonus is 25
On everything.
on everything.
With
Today,
the minimum order value or anything?
no minimum order value on everything, but only today until 5 p.m. CET. And I hope it won't be that one, because that will cost us a lot.
I can imagine. Wow.
So, but we have the white, which is 15%,
and that's 10%, and
and the black.
The black are 20%. Even that's amazing.
20%. Yeah, exactly. And so we go until 25.
Wow. Okay.
Well,
Ben, spin it. Hands in the air. No cheating.
Okay, wait. I will.
Wow. That's a great surprise. Barb is a volunteer to come work with us and spin the wheel. What's your job? I'm a wheel spinner. Okay. So it's only until 5 p.m. So that means for a little bit over 2 hours.
Yeah.
And shall we already tell them the code? They can already start loading up their carts.
Yeah.
Yeah, ramen noodles. Yes. The code is you haven't you still have to enter the discount. The code is wheel in all caps. So WHEEL wheel. So that is a discount code.
We will bring it into image after I have spinned the wheel.
And then you have to activate the
code. Then I can fill in and activate the code.
Yes. Come on. Spin it.
How will we do it? Because
you can see the top of the wheel. That's what's most important. So, Jillionaires, if you're not watching this live, it's probably not valid anymore. So good that you are watching us live. Yes. Ready?
Are you ready, guys? 3, 2, 1.
What is it? I can't see it. 10%.
Yeah, 10% on everything.
Off everything. Ben's going to put in the code right now. So 10% off everything, but no minimum order value. That's important because normally it's always with like at least 100 euros or something. Okay, so 10% off everything. Then that's more than the last discount that you did.
Yeah.
So until 5 p.m. CET today, so that's for the next 2 hours and 10 minutes after Ben activated the code in the system, which he is now doing.
I think it should work now.
Yeah. Okay. So if you were still hesitating on anything, this is the moment to get it because our discount had ended on Monday, Ben. So this is a little additional surprise, only if you're watching live, discount for our Jillionaires. I see somebody in the comments, Ben, saying, my boyfriend just said I can only get a maximum of 3 Gilios today. People are asking if you can try again. Spin it for a higher number, Ben. No, that's not how the wheel works, Jillionaires. We have to, if it happens, it happens. Oh, good morning, Ruby. So 2 things. So the B6 Apuntos will be available tomorrow, 2 p.m. CET, and then the Wheel of Fortune is for right now. So 10% off the entire website, whatever. Use discount code WHEEL in all caps for 10% off everything until 5 p.m. CET. So for 2 hours and 8 minutes.
Yeah, I think it should work by now.
He's still activating it, so if you give him 5 minutes, it'll work. But it's nice to see that Jillionaires are already loading up their carts, getting some last minute gifts.
So the other 5% site-wide discount, that one that has ended. Yeah.
Jillionaires, am I the only one that is always totally frustrated with those last 2 weeks of the year because I can't start using my new planners already? Like I have 2021 planners in all of my planners, which is like 7 of them, and I can't start using them because they only start on January 1st. It's so frustrating. No problem.
The code isn't working, right?
But that comment from already, is it not from a couple of seconds ago? I think it was before you. That's in there. I
think it should work by now.
Somebody check even without ordering if the.
I will now check by myself on the website.
Okay. Maybe I can also check it on my phone. Let's see if I can check it. Oti says there's a big box from Gilio in our house. My husband ordered something. That one's a keeper. I would. That would be exciting. Thank you.
Yes, it should work.
It works. I see people in the comments. Ben also saying now it works. So
yeah, and I see just the first orders.
Okay.
Coming in. So with the code, so I think everything should work. Okay, yeah, so many orders. Okay, I think it should work by now, Mela.
All right, super. Jillionaires, that was a lot, and thank you for asking so many questions. I hope we answered the majority of them. Thank you for being flexible this week and allowing me to put my head in my books for a couple of days when I had class. Oh, great, everything.
So don't forget tomorrow, 2 p.m. CET, we stock B6 Apunto, Coco Matte Black, Lotus, Rust, the Cookie, Croco Eye Blue, Croco Eye Gray, and the Epoca Anthracite. So
I think, thank you so much. We will be here sooner than normally that you have to miss us. We will be here on Monday again.
Monday there is a new live.
A regular
as usual on Monday.
We are, by the way, important to know we are not closing between Christmas and New Year's, but we will be shorter staffed. So we will only have 1 or 2 people in the office during that time. So, but we are not closing. So have no fear if you still need a new planner at the end of December.
Oh, thank you, Stiliana.
Thank you, and all of you guys as well. We will still see you on Monday and have the opportunity.
Yeah, for those who cannot be there on Monday, Merry Christmas. But for the others, I hope to see you on Monday, 2 p.m. CET. Our usual Monday appointment, Mela.
Back to regular.
Maybe it will be the last of this year.
Okay, we need to look at that.
Thank you, Dana. Did you see the post of Dana that was so nice in the Giulio Firenze fan group, Mela, about the court and
yes,
the strange year, and that we brought some light, and it was really, really, really nice. Thank you, Dana, for all your support.
We managed to keep it exactly at 1 hour. I'm glad we did what we intended to do. Otherwise, we were afraid we were going to be here for 3 hours. Oh, wait, was that? We have Washi make. Susan, I will try to have Washi make an appearance on Monday, but I now had made a construction in which my laptop is on top of the scratching pole, so I had to lock him in the hallway because he kept scratching in my
Maybe we will spin again on Monday. I don't know, but I don't think so. 50, that's not doable.
Twice what I get. Come on, even more. Okay. We would love to see all of you on Monday. Thank you so much for being here, and enjoy the discounts until 5 p.m. So for 2 more hours, you can get 10% off everything with the discount code WHEEL, WHEEL, all caps.
Please follow us on Instagram if you're not yet there. We repost your stories. And if you're not yet in the Giulio Firenze fan group, go there and see all those lovely pictures shared by our nice Gillionaires.
Yes. All right. And then we will see you in a few days already on Monday at 2 p.m. CET.
Thank you, Gillionaires.
Thank you so much.
Safe this week, and see you on Monday.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Bye, Mela.
Bye, Ben.